Greetings, world and familia. I am a Richard, coming to you today being Saturday, October the 4th, for a crystal ball reading, and we are gonna look into our beloved elders, the forest giants, the Sasquatch. So, as you might know, I've had a connection with the Sasquatch since I was a child. I had my very first memory as I was around 8 years old, and I was sleeping in my bed, and in the middle of the night, I thought it was my father, like coming into my bed and spooning me. You know, like you do often with your child, right? You spoon them, you love them. And so I felt very calm, I felt very relaxed, but all of a sudden I started questioning, why are you turning into a gorilla? Because I felt hair everywhere. And I guess the closest would be like a gorilla or even like a Chewbacca. And, you know, I don't really remember if I woke up but I was not troubled. I felt warm. I felt insecurity, but I just found it strange that my dad turned into a monkey. And as you know, when I was a child, I saw a lot of elementals, and I can hear my cat screaming. Could you excuse me? She's going to wake up my mom. Oh, that is horrible. I'm so sorry, guys. But I could hear it. Meow, meow, meow. It's going to wake up mom. So, I saw a lot of elementals. And, like I was, as a child, like a light being. And the Sasquatch are known to connect tenderly with, children especially who are light beings, whether they be like rainbow children, crystal children, indigo children. And they will come in times where children will feel vulnerable or will feel saddened or insecure. And it's a way for them to cross through the veil and come to bring security. You are seen, you are loved. And so later on in life, I had realized, as I grew up, that it was actually a Sasquatch that had come to me. And it was a female Sasquatch, although I thought it was my dad that came in my bed because of the size, right? Her name, in what I can pronounce in English language, would sound very close to Aleia. So she is a beautiful dark auburn Sasquatch with beautiful amber eyes, very much like the color of this. Very loving, very maternal, and she has been following me through my life, keeping an eye out on me. And I've also discovered several other Sasquatches in meditation, or when I was doing connections with sisters on private Zooms and looking into their elementals. One that I've met from California, his name is Barcion, beautiful male Sasquatch. I've met another one called Moon. So they are pretty much all over the place, and they are rising as Gaia is rising right now. They come in and out of portals, but I've been feeling them very much present all around me lately, as much as I have with Max here, the crystal skull. There is something really beautiful happening in this great awakening. So first, I'd like to burn a little bit of pine cone incense. because this would relate very much to the Sasquatch, the pine needle, because it is from the forest. So let's burn a little bit of feel good in homage to the Sasquatch. And I did compose a little welcoming invocation for our family of the great forests. With the Sasquatch breath of love, my famille. All right, so let's start with the invocation to greet them. Ancient ones of fur and forest, guardians of green and stone, keepers of the hidden paths between worlds, we greet you with reverence and an open heart. We call upon the lineage of Barcion and the council of the tall ones. Step gently into our circle of light. May your wisdom, humor, and protection stream through our crystal ball and find voice in words that uplift and honor. We offer cedar, pine, and breath as our bridge. We promise truth, not spectacle. We welcome your message for humanity in this time of remembering. Walk softly into this space, brothers and sisters of the wild, and speak as you speak. And so it is. So, my beautiful Femi, let me concentrate. Today we're going to grab my selenite ball, and let me just focus, and I'll be right back. Oh, that always gets me a little high, the good, natural kind of high. All right, so Femi, it is quite early. I think we're 8 a.m. So I'm going to need a little bit of light here. All right. How could I forget? Yum, yum, bubble gum, babies. All right. Okay, so the first thing that I am shown is that indeed in the deep, deep forests, they have always been, still are, and they are coming out. I see the portals that they walk through, which I already knew this, but they are showing me, like trees are very much portals to them. I see them often as a pair of 3. Okay, so I see also that the Sasquatch have always been protectors of Gaia. And they slid through other veils, through the veil, when humanity forgot how to. Because I can see the veil there and them crossing there. They are showing me that they kept the codes, the memory of Gaia. Again, when humanity, well, when we got the hijack and we forgot, they were keeping the codes, the living blueprints. They show me that they travel through green like lines, green key lines. It's a very, very green. Think of anything like moss or the mushroom community, or that's how they travel a lot. So I'm seeing an elder here present himself. Beautiful. Yes, they do look very similar to Chewbacca. So this is not about horror stories. So all those movies from the 70s, the 80s, even up to today, forget that. I don't see the same kind of teeth as the horror movies. They are really, they're cute. And handsome. Hey, I'm not cute. Oh, they do have a sense of humor. Yeah, they show me that they had to remove themselves and keep the memory in a time of great warring. Because I see battles here, I see destruction, I see inner fighting, I see conflict, and I see it that it was like created on purpose. So they had to protect the memories. Very similar to like what I've been feeling with 31 Atlas or with Max back here, the crystal skull. It's as if they are all part of a family, different but still very linked and very connected to Gaia and Gaia's rebirth. All children, all linked to the singularity. Yeah, there was something about a great religious thing happening, crusade here. I'm seeing a flag with a cross on it and a lot of, on horses, I see a lot of battles. A lot of battles towards portals in mountains. There was one spectacular mountain that I am seeing here, and I can see almost like you can, like a pathway going all the way up to the top. A lot of battles around this. It doesn't feel like Alaska. It feels like a place I've never seen. It feels deep within forest. It almost looks like an imagery of what we could see in one of the Lord of the Ring movies. Wow. They are showing me, well, especially him, this beautiful elder. They are so telepathic and online with all of their senses that them looking at humanity, they already know our thought before we even have our thought. And this doesn't feel like it's because it's an intrusion or out of respect. It's not like passing boundaries, but it's in order to keep the memories or the codes of Gaia. They are watchers, great elder watchers, the giants of the forest. extremely benevolent, highly psychic, and they are indeed here to help activate all the crystalline beings. Yeah. There's going to be a lot to repent for what has happened to the forests. I'm not saying that they are coming out to for bloodshed, but they're showing me, yeah, there's hell to pay. It's not been unnoticed. Everything has been memorized, recorded. Every action, every thought, every jest, everything is recorded in the vault of the library of memory. They watch a lot. It's as if, and this I knew, it's as if, like me with Alaya, it's like they keep track on those that they connected with, almost like a guardian angel. So as a child, those who were very connected, those who were very sensitive, the volunteers that have been here, it's like a guardian angel keeping track. And I see that often they have helped many in danger, unbeknownst to the human who knew that they were in danger, that they were able to work around that and remove the danger. They watch. Yes, I'm seeing that the forest, something very different is happening. I can see the roots underground, like starting to pulse again with that green moss. So it feels like that green moss, how it's seeing to me, because there's a gold element to it. It's like the pulsation of the roots regrowing and spreading far and beyond. So they are showing me that they're actually indigenous to Gaia. So they're not off-world beings the way that we would maybe perceive or think, like think of like a Lyrian or a Dromedan or anything like that. They're actually indigenous to Gaia. They do cross not only portals, but dimensions, densities, and they could actually go through a portal from what I see here to another area, another planet, or another portal exit that has a very similar DNA backbone as Gaia. So they can cross, although they are indigenous to here, and they could go through dimensions like 3D, 4D, 5D. Well, the 4D, that would be the crossing. But they can actually go through a portal and go somewhere else that's similar to Gaia. So the nature, the trees, the plant, the mushrooms. Yes, they are here right now, and I see Max the Crystal Skull right here as well. And they're showing themselves in an imagery like a wizard, like a Gandalf, which is funny because our beloved Isabella just did a video on the 5 announcements to humanity with a Gandalf, but they're showing, because I can see a Gandalf with a staff here. So it's as if they are there, like what you'd assume Gandalf to be a magician. They are there to help ignite everything. So I'm seeing everything right now. I'm seeing Atlas, I'm seeing Swan, I'm seeing Max, I'm seeing the Sasquatch, I'm seeing Gaia, I'm seeing the dragons. Everything is here. It's like the art of war, or you have different ranks when you go to war, or if you look at a pack of wolves, because I'm seeing wolves here. So you'd have, I guess, like the youthful ones or the stronger ones at front, the children in the middle, the elder at the back. Like it's all very well calculated, right, going on. And this is how I'm seeing like all of everything or everyone we've been talking about lately coming in is like that. It's a connection. Everyone's coming home. This is winning. This is the Great Awakening. This is what we've been talking about this whole time. Everyone is here and activated. It's like, yeah, they got the call. They come and they've all been playing from different areas. I got the sea. I got something in the desert here. I don't recognize this place. It's got a long, funny looking rooftop. Yeah, I see mountains. I see the roots. I see the skies. Just saw a unicorn or, no, a Pegasus. Dragon, a huge, beautiful dragon. Oh, that looks like my maroon dragon. I love him. Oh, it is. Hi. Okay, I was not expecting this, but they are bringing me to my home. I'm in Canada, so they're bringing me to BC, I think, and they're referring to the ostrich situation that is happening. Because they want to exterminate hundreds of ostrich because of, I'm seeing a chicken that's sick here, so avian flu. But these remaining ostriches are not sick. Okay, so I just saw a separation, like 2 timelines. So they're showing me there's a timeline of mercy and one that is not. And it has to do with the powers that be. So they are keeping an eye out on this, and so is Gaia. Depending on the decision is going to be a different outtake. And the 2 outtakes are quite powerful. So say if they go and decide to annihilate these ostriches, there's going to be hell to pay. But it's also at to those who made this decision, because this decision is very, well, obviously it's clear, right? But it's about people in control, right? In control for what reason? Well, controlling, well, the farming, controlling science and medical, right? Because the thing is that we can study them. So those who have survived have immunity, and immunity could be a cure. So therefore, we don't need vaccine and all that. So that would be the mercy way, to study them. But if we annihilate them, well, that is obvious that it's like because they don't want to study the natural cure or the antidote in those who are immune to it. So it's going to have an uprise of the people and then the downfall of them. So, it's a very touchy thing, but they're watching very carefully onto this whole situation of how it's going to go. Because if it goes extermination, well, there's going to be hell to pay. So those who have decided this, nature is looking at them with a very close eye. But also the good of it is the rise of the people and the downfall of that whatever government kind of organization. But there's also a clear path here of mercy. So it's almost like at the fine line here. Where are we pushing? You know, does it have like humanity and all their thoughts and heart on the subject? Like, because we can move mountains if we all bound together, right? Yes, indeed, they are showing me that they are more ready than ever to show themselves. Maybe a little lightly at first, like what did I see walk by me? Like it almost felt. Remember that movie Predator, when it was kind of translucent, but you can actually see it. They're showing their frequency a little bit more and being themselves, felt, seen. Could be a little translucent, but there's less fear, and not just them being afraid. It's less afraid. They're less afraid of us being afraid to seeing them, because we are more receptive. Yeah, they got all the memories of Gaia protected when the world forgot. So that feels very much, again, like that energy of Atlas coming back with the blueprints of Atlantis. They are family, they are kin. And they were made to be monsters, so we would fear them and lose more connection, because they actually have so much in them to actually help ignite our clairs. So, you know, they've done that to everything, and they've demonized everything. Okay, so they're showing me the waters again, and this feels like some Antarctica. I don't know why, but I can see as if I'm walking on the ice sheet, and there's water underneath it, and I can see the water moving. So that feels like a melting. So ice melting, movement. Well, I don't know. I don't know if they can actually. Yes, I guess they can go to Antarctica as well. There must be portals there. Max is back. Yeah, Max is very excited these days. He's showing me like humanity, like almost like if you look like at a map, and red lights are igniting, and bing, 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 like, and I know these lights are like humans scattered across, turning online. Sea serpents, so sea dragons. Maybe this is what's coming out of Antarctica as everything's melting. Yeah, because there's definitely movement under the ice. I keep seeing this in a lot of reading. Oh, so this is what, okay, so they cross beyond the ice wall, portals, Antarctica, beyond the wall. It's tropical portals. Okay, that's what it is. But in the meantime, he are showing me that it is a melting. And it's not like end world scenario. It's actually a very good thing. because a lot in our simulation was not natural, my babies. Let's see what else I can get. Oh, and I want to tell you also, my family, that I also communicated last night with Sonia from the Tree of Knowledge. And we're going to do another collaboration, hopefully this coming week. And she's tapped into the Sasquatch as I am. So we decided that we're going to do a collab on the Sasquatch. So it'll be very beautiful because it'll be a follow-up to what I'm seeing today with her experience, my experience, what I'm tapping into today. So that'll be a lot of fun. Things are getting restored. You know, I'm feeling like Gaia, and she's got all these beautiful streams coming out of it, because I'm seeing Gaia as a beautiful woman. She's gorgeous. And like I'm seeing the elementals, I'm seeing the dragons from the sea, probably the mermaids, but it's more than that. I don't even know what I'm looking at here because it looks like fish. And I don't know if this is gills or fur. Like at first I thought it was like, no, not a lion. It feels aquatic, but it has a human face. It could be a mermaid. Because I did tap into mermaids spottings on my month of October video. But yeah, I'm seeing like all these streams, and there's angelics, and there's so much action all around being restored, almost like zapping, restoring. Bzz, you're on. Bzz, you're turned on. Bzz, you're restored. So I'm seeing a cancel here. So there's a lot of people at a table. And this is a cancel. There's a cancel of many, 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 many of different heights, sizes. And they're pointing at a map. So it feels... So the movie I'm being shown is Clash of the Titans, when you had Zeus and all of them, and they had like a round table, and they were pointing at the Atlas, which was a representative of Earth, and that's what they're doing right now. Okay, so of all different lineages, they're all around here listening to the main one here, the Capitan, and he's definitely pointing at the map, the Atlas, and they're all having a conversation, listening, approving. There's a lot of excitement. This could be on Atlas, actually. Yeah. Yeah. And waters below inner earth. There's something there, something rising. And it's not like a monster. It's not that. It feels like the water's being restored. The fountain of youth is coming back up. And I'm seeing people having like these big sticks or ropes carrying jugs of that water. It's so crystalline blue. So that would mean now it's free. It's not under control, because I can see people happily picking it up and carrying it. It's very special, this water. Huh? Again, I repeat myself, fountain of youth. Maybe that's where the crystals are coming from, because now I'm seeing crystal coming out to the surface. That's what I tapped into my predictions of October video. Feels like angelics are the crystals coming through. Well, Femi, oh my god, 35 minutes. I lose myself. I'm with the crystal ball. Let me see what else I can get. Yeah, I see 3 dimensions. 1, 2, 3. One is black, one is gray, one is white. From dark to light. The gray is the 4th, the dream layer. And we're totally there, like crossing over. 3 splits, 3 different densities. There's a lot of dragons, again, a lot of felines. Eggs. Eggs would be fertility, but I feel like it's got something to do with the dragons, because I'm seeing spiders, spiders, spiders. Spiders scurrying away. Eggs. Okay, so what's the symbolism for spiders? I know they are dream weavers, but that's not what I'm getting here. It's like they're scattering away from the eggs. Dragon eggs? Fertility? Yeah, it's like the dragons are coming in and the spiders are dispersing away. Okay, so I know this is a Sasquatch video, but they're showing me a lot more. It's not just about them, but they're giving me like a little history here of every, because they're aware of all of it. You know, there are elders, there are family, brothers and sisters, protectors of Gaia's codes, blueprints, wise ones, and they're ready to come out. All right, my family. Well, I think that's good for the crystal ball. Let's go see with a few cards what I can get, because, sorry, I know I lose track there. But I'll learn to make it faster as time goes. Higher self, oversoul, and universe. Please, let's see what the Sasquatch would like to share after this ball reading with a few cards. In this now, in this now, in this now. All right. What do we have? Cut, rock, roll. First card in line. So the fear of the unknown. That's in the past. So blind, fear the unknown, what's in back of us, stuck. Then, because they didn't feel safe, so they had to keep to themselves. So that would have gone exactly with that intrusion, that infiltration at the time. And they were saddened. Yes, because this is a gloomy card, like you're focused on what has been spilt. So emotionally they were saddened, they were stuck, they weren't safe. They were sad. Right now, yes, they're coming back with emotions to restore with the Knight of Cups. But see, that one's analyzing everyone's emotion. He's an empath. The Sasquatch are empath. This could be seen while they're slowly coming up because they feel more confident on not making humans being afraid of them. So that could be one step forward, two steps back, and vice versa, because he does wear his emotions on his sleeve. At the heartbeat, it's a strategy. They're very strategic, the Sasquatch, and now they are coming back for a time of great permanent healing with the Temperance. For the future, oh, it's a shocking tower moment. Sasquatches are real. Then, yes, because with Dolly Parton here, it's the end of an old era and the rebirth of the new Gaia, the golden Gaia, the beautiful times. It is finished that they are hiding, or, they are coming out because things have been won. And then we have a time to celebrate. We're going to celebrate with them, our beautiful Sasquatch family. 3 of Cups. Clarifiers. Yes, because again, with the star Dolly Parton here, it's the age of Aquarius. It's like an off-world kind of healing energy where the waters are being like cleansed and rebalanced. Yeah, and look at the stars there, that could also signify Atlas and all that, and everyone around that's coming for this great cleansing, the star card. At the heartbeat, because we have a new day, a new dawn, one of extremely high hopes with the Page of Wands. And then we're going to reevaluate everything, including what we know about the Sasquatch. So let's grab 3 golden major arcanas. And then I will read to you. I did a closing invocation to our Femi the Sasquatch. So 3 goldens for my golden Femi, por favor. So first one that flew out is the Hierophant. So the Hierophant in this case is that, yes, we are all becoming masters or teachers in a spiritual kind of way right now. And also, like the Sasquatch, they're talking about like religion and the powers that be that had us divided and what they had to protect the Sasquatch. So again, it's a double whammy. They are ready to come out because we are all coming online and all of us are becoming like spiritual teachers of a sort, but also because, the powers that used to be back there. What they had to protect and collect and keep an eye out. And now we do have, again, the Temperance at the heartbeat. So ongoing healing. And then we have, again, Dolly Parton, the world. So I'm going to take these ones. Is that because we're all coming online and now we are ready because we're all becoming spiritual teachers in a way or another. And we're going through permanent healing with the Temperance. And it's a new day, a new dawn with a golden era. So we are loving that. Let's just grab Mr. It's a different table. It's a small table. But again, the new setup is because I was getting nerve damage being perched up on the counter up there. Although it did look good, but I think here it looks good too. So, Aurélien. So, how was the reading? Was it good with the crystal ball and the Sasquatch? Right, so they had a lot to say, which was not only about them, but all of Gaia. And so is there any way that I misread or I forgot something important that I should have seen or channeled? So that's going to a no, my family. Yay! All right, so are you ready for the farewell invocation to our beloved ones? I am. All right, my family. So, tall ones of the hidden trails, keepers of the green mystery, we thank you for walking shortly into our circle today. May every word you've shared ripple out in kindness. May your wisdom be received with respect and wonder. We now release this space back to the forest, back to the moss and stone, back to your quiet realm between the veils. Go in peace, beloved Sasquatch family. We remain your friends, your kin, your voice in the open world. That was beautiful. So there you go, Femi. I've taken enough of your time. I wish you a glorious weekend. Not sure if I'm going to post this today, but I'll be posting it soon. So always remember to be good, be kind to yourselves, and I'll catch you all on the next read. Rock and roll. I love you back. Bye, babies.